back to the channel. We are back out at Interstate Raceway for the 5K Grassroots Shootout event. You haven't seen the video yet, but I rebuilt the transmission for the Miata, so it is all ready to rip this weekend. We're gonna go out, get some practice. It is Thursday, there's only a couple hours of practice, then tomorrow is full practice, and then qualifying at 4 p.m. So let's go out there, shred some tires, and have some fun. Friday practice at the 5K Shootout. Thursday night went pretty well. We only had a couple of hours, but I was able to test the transmission. I am basically riding limiter the entire layout, or at least that first outer zone. It is approximately 230 something feet is what they said at the driver's meeting, which is a very long zone. It is very long for the Miata. I'm going to have to run the 16s. They're about an inch or an inch and a half taller than the 15-inch wheels and tires. So that should hopefully help in second gear, so I'm not just running limiter the entire time. But however, I'm going to do a little testing on the 15s today at a higher pressure and see if it'll take third gear. And I turn the boost up to about 10 pounds. We'll see if it'll take it out on the drag strip before I go out onto the track. If it doesn't seem like it can hold and maintain boost in third gear, I'm just gonna have to stick to second. But I gotta at least test it. It's early enough where I can test it and make the decision before qualifying tonight at 4 p.m. So we're getting the car warmed up right now. It is up in the air, running in second gear to warm up the transmission. We don't want any brakes or anything today. We're doing our due diligence to make sure the car is all set up, prepped and warmed up for practice all day today until 4 p.m. So we'll go out, have some fun, run some laps. All right guys, I'm gonna do a little testing here. Second gear is kind of short for this first outer zone. So I'm gonna try third gear. I got the 15-inch tires on with a little bit more pressure in the rear, and I turned the boost up to 12 pounds. So it was able to take it at 8, but I need a little bit more to light them off. When you clutch kick, it kind of bogs down. And I'm gonna skip first gear. I'm gonna start in second. So I'm starting at this dark line here and kind of coming in and flicking. So you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll start second and then give you a little flick initiation. It works, and it's gonna roll smoke a lot. Like on the 15s, I don't think it'll do it on the 16s. We'll try it again. I'm initiating very fast, so when I go out and try it on track, I'm gonna chase and give a little space so that I'm not like smacking into their door or something funny. We'll try it again. It's too much at low RPM, so the keyhole is going to be my concern. I have to carry momentum and speed through that, and I'm basically going to be at really high angle, because like out here at the burnout box, I'm trying to mimic the keyhole, but I'm obviously going the wrong direction. I'll do it the other way in just a second here. It's a little tighter to flick this way, but that's going to be a lot for the car, man. I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, we're going out for a chase. First lap of the day. I am going to test starting in second and running third gear. Tire pressure is maybe 24 cold. I just did a little bit of tire warm up. Give it a little bit of space behind the lead driver to feel it out. My only concern is catching up too fast and then having to sit there clutch kick in third gear. I don't want to really load it up too much like that. Can work, but it all depends on how fast or slow the lead is going to be. All right, we took a quick lunch break and a little bit of a minute to kind of cool down, let the car cool down a little bit as well. There's no sense in cooking ourselves out on the drag strip. I've been using a umbrella to kind of act as my shade while sitting in the car because I do not have the hardtop on. Just helps keep the sun off me so I'm not burning out there. It helps a lot. There is enough of a breeze, but it's like 90 degrees out here right now. It's a little bit humid and it is very toasty. So those first few runs and stuff, I tried to run third gear with the 15-inch tires and I just can't keep it in boost in the keyhole. And coming out of that outer zone 1, it is just way too much speed to try and throw in there, slow it down and then clutch kick back into third. It's not gonna do it. So I put the 16s back on that are a taller tire and we're just gonna send it in second gear. I'm gonna have to ride limiter a little bit, but if I sacrifice a little bit of points on the first outer zone because of that, I can make it up through the keyhole and the rest of the layout. So we're gonna go back out, run some more laps. Hopefully it holds up good and we can link the track nice and smooth in second gear. That's what I needed. Way better. Just scraping to get that run. Practice before qualifying with a really good lead. That outer zone I'm a little shallow, but the rest of it's good. Well, we got a few minutes, let the car cool off a little bit, check tire pressure, fuel should be good. Get some fresh water in the water bottle, get ourselves out there for qualifying. I am number 38 in the list for qualifying, so I am way at the back. There's 45 drivers
So I qualify pretty far into the field. If you qualify with a high enough score to lock yourself into 32, you only have to make one run. If you're in 33 to 45, you'll have to make a second run to better your score, to position yourself after the 32, to have a better seed in the top 64 battles for tomorrow.
All right, practice is all wrapped up for the day. It is now qualifying. About half the bracket has already ran their qualifying run, and there's scores all over on the board. I think the highest score right now is a 93, so that's a pretty spicy run. I don't know if I'll get that far, but the plus side of what this qualifying is, everybody is in the show no matter what. There's 45 of 48 drivers, everybody competes. So we're basically going out there, showing off for the crowd, having a good fun run, and trying to just make it exciting. So we're gonna go out, have a really good fun run, and see what we get for a score.
Tucker 10 off doing what Tucker 10 off does, sliding that Nano very well. Might have been a little short on a couple zones. Looked like a good pass.
That was a pretty good run. A little shallow in outer one, but I already knew that. It felt really good everywhere else. Basically just try and stay committed. We'll see what we get for a score. All right, so he said I got an 86.7. I think that's good enough where I don't have to make a second run. That's actually pretty good from the runs that I was watching up by the side of the track. That's basically like top third of the bracket right now, I think. I haven't watched a bunch of it because I've been back here in the grid, so hey, it should be pretty good. All right, so we got some results back. I scored an 86.7. I am 6th place on the bracket, or 6th position. I am completely surprised by that. Was not expecting that at all. To be in top 10 is really good, but to be number 6, that's pretty high up there. I didn't think I filled the zones as good as I did, but apparently that second half was a pretty good run. So hey, I don't have to run a second run, and I'm locked into top 32 for tomorrow. Good morning. It is comp day today, Saturday morning. It is getting a little bit warm already. It rained last night, so it's going to be a little more humid. The car is warmed up, the trans is warmed up, so is the diff. Tires are ready. We got 1 hour of practice before we get into competition. I am locked into the top 32. There is a few top 64 battles that they have to get through first. Because it rained a little bit last night, they are currently brushing the track to make sure that all the moisture and water is just spread out so it dries faster. There is not really any shade on the track, so the sun should dry it out pretty quick. I got the car set up like normal, 16 pounds in the rear. They will be heat cycled and warm up and raise in pressure a little bit. I'll probably drop them down. I qualified at 16 PSI in the rear tires yesterday. Felt really good, so I'm just gonna continue with that today. Should be a good day, should be a fun day. Let's go out, turn some laps. top 32 battle, about 4 cars or 4 battles back right now. Had a buy into 32. They ran all of the 64 battles that they had to do. Basically the 33 to 45 drivers had to battle to get into 32. So just going out, I lead first, run a normal run. It's just a normal fun run. Don't have to do anything crazy, just be consistent like I always drive. And that's the best chance I'll have, is just run a consistent lap. So go out and have some fun, and just make sure I cut that line right on the initiation and be on their door, and then I could basically stay with any car. So just do what we do, what we've been doing all in practice, have some fun. Like I said, just go shred some tires, have a good lap. So excuse my umbrella, but it's hot out here, just trying to stay out of the sun. Won the top 32 battle. I am in top 16, so there will be about a 15-minute break, and then we're gonna do the top 16 ceremony out on the racetrack. They will announce everybody. I've never been a part of a top 16 ceremony, so that is a new experience. Pretty cool to be part of a top 16 ceremony like that. So we will kind of cool off for a minute, try to the best we can out here under the umbrella, drink some more water, and then top 16 ceremony coming up.
That white Miata, Tucker Tenhoff.
All right, we are out on grid, ready for top 16 battles. Should be a good time. Just run out, run the regular line that I've been running, just consistent, have fun. Don't do anything different. It's just literally just going and having fun, driving with really good drivers. So yeah, shred some tires, have some fun. You too, man.
I gave you a little kiss.
Yeah, I kind of felt it. Just a little. That's all right.
Our top 8 is Tucker Tenhoff in the Miata.
Nice driving, man. All right, got the win in the top 16, going against a familiar face in the top 8 of Brian. Driven with him a couple of times, so this should just be like any other run. Go out, have some fun, burn some tires, give a good show for the crowd.
And moving on to our top 4 is Tucker Tenhoff in the Miata.
Good job. I am so excited, super happy with that run. We're in the top 4. Worst case scenario, I come home with a 4th place plaque and $500. Hey, whatever happens this next run, I didn't expect to make it this far with this transmission with a shorter second gear. Today has been just phenomenal. The staff here is also so great. The track is great. Just been running basically like practice, just fun runs every run. Just having a blast out here. I'm so excited. We'll go out and shred some tires, run another lap.
House, the TLS 13 second semifinal. Tenhoff with the first.
Thank you.
And moving on to our championship battle is Dustin Woodhouse. It will be an all Wi-Fi final. And also, can we give a round of applause for the judges for the job that they do for us? Thank you so much, the three of you. Whether they voted for your favorite driver or not, being a drifting judge is a very difficult job. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, let's get to it. In fourth place, out of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, the white Miata, Tucker Tenhoff. In third place, out of Maple, Wisconsin, in the blue S14, I am so sorry I called you Humes. You're gonna see it on the replay. Dan Voorhees. All right. And in first place, the winner of the 2024 5K Shootout presented by Achieve Recovery Homes is Dustin Woodhouse. Second place goes to Cole Buckmeyer. Congratulations to our entire podium.
How's it feel? You won fourth place.
Yeah!
Winning our fourth place plaque and $500, that white Miata out of Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, Tucker Tenhoff. In third place, winning our third place plaque, a Grip Royal custom steering wheel, $250 to KBD, and $1,000. Out of Maple, Wisconsin, that blue S14, Dan Voorhees. In second place, winning our second place plaque, that custom Grip Royal steering wheel, $500 to KBD and $1,500 from Cheyenne, Wyoming, the black RX-8, Cole Buckmeyer. And in first place, winning our first place plaque, that custom Grip Royal steering wheel, $1,000 to KBD, $5,000, and the championship belt from Cheyenne, Wyoming, in the S13, Dustin Woodhouse. Go ahead and put the belt on him. Go ahead, climb up on that podium. Can you fall? All right, go ahead and take all those pictures. 1, 2, 3, jump. Awesome. But fellas, feel free to grab that champagne. See who gets it open first, shake it up, all that good stuff. Yeah, here we go. Congratulations to our entire podium of our country.
Well, that's going to end out the weekend. Finished fourth place at the 5K. That is a huge, huge podium for me. That is a big event to be able to get on the podium. Was not expecting to go that far. Fourth place plaque, a big check, and a lot of fun. We'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.